Hi friends, welcome back. Today we have another foundation review. Now, I never get anything good from Influenster usually, but this time they sent me the Dior Forever foundation to review. So I thought I'd give you guys a wear test on this. Now apparently this is reformulated and now it comes in two finishes. There's the Forever Glow. This is the Forever Matte. It's supposed to be a natural matte finish. So let me tell you the claims. Comes in this packaging. I have the shade 1N. I feel like Christian Dior always does good packaging. But frosted glass bottle. Now this claims to be a 24-hour natural matte. It claims to be transfer proof, and this does have a good shade range. It's 42 shades. Now it says that it is 86% skincare with pigments. So its big claim is that it improves the skin. From what I can tell, it claims to be like a medium natural coverage, like light medium, and it does claim to be clean. The dog is, come here. Chloe brought his toy to me. He wants to play. This is his favorite toy. I got it at the Dollar General for $1. And it's his most favorite thing ever. You got your llama? Yeah. Trying to film. It makes my heart melt when he brings me his toy. Say, play with me, Mama. Okay. If you can hear him playing with his toy, I apologize. Now, I am doing a 3-day wear test on this. This is the 3rd day I'm wearing it. I did it a little different each day to see what I thought would work best. Primer, no primer. I am 45. I have combo skin. I get very oily in my T-zone, dry on my cheeks. It's an awesome battle. But I'm gonna put in the footage of me trying it over the past couple days. Maybe a little voiceover, we'll see. And I'll come back and I'll tell you what I thought. Okay, day 1, just showing you the consistency. Applying a little bit with my IT Cosmetics Love is a Foundation brush. As you can see, I'm kind of getting just a light coverage. Going back in with my sponge just to get any excess, and it looks pretty good. Sitting on fine lines well. But this is at the end of the day. It doesn't look too bad. It's worn off a little bit around my mouth where I ate. As you can see, I'm a little bit oily. Sorry, it's pulling a little warmer on camera than it really is. But it did oxidize, and I'll show you that. As you can see, it wore off kind of naturally. It doesn't look clumpy or cakey. Here, it's not transfer proof like it says. And I'm going to show you what it looks like if you were to just touch it up with powder, like if I had somewhere else to go. This is after about 10 hours of wear. So I'm just touching up with the Charlotte Tilbury. And it looks like it could be good for another couple hours. On to day 2. Now I am applying it this day with no primer. Sorry, just my skincare. I don't know what that red spot was. But this time I'm going in with my sponge. And I'm doing a light layer, like 1 pump. Trying to blend it in. As you can see, just kind of evens things out. Now I'm showing you here how much it oxidized. See the difference? But I'm going in with a 2nd layer, and I'm trying to build it up a little more. Again, thin layers. You can hear Bowie, he's still chewing on his toy. And that's what it looks like with the 2nd layer. A little more coverage. I don't put a lot on the center of my face because I use concealer. This is the end of the day, and I felt like it looked a lot more makeup-y this day. It did not wear off as naturally. Sorry about my smudged liner. Okay, I'm going to show you a little something. So this is the consistency. As you can see, it's pretty thin. I probably should have chosen a lighter shade, but this was workable initially. It does oxidize at least a shade. So if you're going to pick this up, I would suggest going lighter than you think you need, because it oxidizes. It may have oxidized at least 2 shades. I brought it all the way down today because I learned. I did feel like this applied better. You get more coverage with a brush normally, which of course is pretty standard with all foundations. But this applied better with a brush, and then tapping over it with a sponge to get the excess off, because this does not look good when you apply too much. It will look very, very makeup-y if you use too much, which makes it a little hard to work with. So when you put on a light layer, you get a light coverage, light to medium. If you do build it up a little bit, like the first day I just added a little extra coverage on my cheeks and it was fine. But when you get around the areas of your face that move, it can look a little makeup-y. Now, I would say it is a natural matte. It does, for me, get a little oily at the end of the day, but not terribly. Just more so than other matte foundations that I have. I actually prefer this with no primer, or just a little bit of, like pore filling or something around the T-zone. So it looks okay there. I will say the wear off on it is nice. And by that, I mean how it wears through the day. When it does wear off, it wears off naturally, if that makes sense. It doesn't look patchy or like you're missing areas. It just kind of wears off naturally. This is not a 24-hour foundation. I do not feel like it's long wear. I had it on the past 2 days for over 10 hours. And as I showed you in the video, it's coming off. It's not transfer proof either. So I'm going to debunk those claims. And I did want to show you, I'm going to turn my lights down for a second. Okay, I turned it down a little bit so you can see that it oxidized. I'm going to put a little, so look at that. That is just applied. And that's how much it oxidizes. That, I would say that's at least a full shade. 2 shades darker. So my final thoughts on the Dior Forever. This one, again, is the matte. I don't feel like it's worth the money. I don't think I even said how much it retails for because I got it complimentary. Okay, it's $52. You're better off buying the Pat McGrath if you want the same level of coverage with better wear. That one's a little bit more, but same types of coverage, I would say. The Tarte Shape Tape Cloud cover, which I did review. I'll put the link here. Same type of deal. This is not matte though. The Kokie full cover foundation is not full cover. You can make it full cover, but I feel like it's the same texture, get the same finished product. And of course, one of my favorites lately, the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Again, these two have the same coverage. I feel like this is a dupe for so many medium coverage foundations, but it just wears better. So yeah, save the $52. Not that big of a fan. I will probably use it. It's not terrible. I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just not great. It's not, to me, something I would have paid for. If I'm gonna pay, if I want a matte foundation and I want to pay, prestige luxury prices, I'll probably go with Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's tried and true, lasts, great coverage. You can shear it out, you can build it up. It doesn't look real makeup-y and get into your fine lines and stuff. So, all right, those are my thoughts. I hope it was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Make sure you like your video on the way out. It's an easy way to help me. Share it if you know somebody who's interested. And Bowie's gonna continue to chew on his toy. Bowie, you brought your ball now. Do you want to say goodbye? He brought us his ball now. Okay, say bye. Say we love you. Oh, bye. Bye.